For those of you that do not yet know me, I am Martha Krejci. I am a business growth expert. I help people grow businesses that don't even know what business they want to grow yet, all the way up to people that have been in business for years and are trying to get their businesses unstuck. That's me. I'm Martha. That's what I do. Now let's go ahead and get into today. What we're going to be talking about is what do you really need when you're starting a business, okay? So first things first, let me just say, if you are watching this on the YouTubes, what you're going to do is click on the subscribe button and also the bell so you get notified when new videos come on. If you are watching somewhere else, what you're going to want to do is hop on over to YouTube, search my first and last name, and then click on the subscribe button and the bell so you get notified when new videos come on. First reason is because there's straight up gold there, okay? There's trainings, there's fantastic information on my YouTube channel. Second reason is because you win stuff. Let's look at that. All you have to do is be subscribed to my YouTube channel and comment on my YouTube videos. And then at the end of every week, we go back and we pick one person who is both subscribed and has commented on the YouTube videos, and they win something every single week. You don't have to buy anything, nothing like that. All you have to do is be subscribed to YouTube and comment on the YouTube videos. How about that? Who else do you win stuff from just by existing and listening and learning and making your life better? Who else does that, right? That needs to be a hashtag along with my brand. Who else does that? Martha, hashtag who else does that, Krejci. Seriously, it needs to be a thing. So, let me say good morning to some of y'all. Michelle, happy hugs. Carrie, good morning, sunshine. Good morning to you, Miss. Megan, good morning. Katie Lynn, good morning. Whisper, good morning, James. Good morning, Martha. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to you, sir. Misty, good morning. Court, good morning. Yes, I said sunny. Sunny Canada. Carrie Lynn, good morning. It's another beautiful day. Yes, it is, ma'am. Does anyone know who won this week? It was Devery. Devery won this week. Kathy, good morning from the Poconos. Boom. Nicole, morning sunshine. Boom, pow. All right. I would love to say good morning to everybody, but I got to get into the meat and potatoes of what we're talking about here. If somebody new's watching this video, they're going to be like, man, she's saying good morning to a lot of folks, but what is she really saying? Here we go. What do you really need when starting your business, you guys? I remember whenever I started my business years ago, the first thing I got, this is so funny, the first thing I got was a desk. I got a desk and I put it in the basement of my house because that was going to be my office. And so my first investment in my business was to have a desk. Did I need a desk? No. Could I have worked at the kitchen table? Yeah. Okay. If having a desk makes you feel better, that's fine. This was a very inexpensive desk, and then I put it together myself, so it definitely, the drawer didn't work. Right? But it was a desk nonetheless. So we're going to talk today about what you actually need whenever you're starting your business. Like the actual stuff, not the stuff that you go on Google and you find these lists of people that have affiliate links for this and that, and they're like, you need this jar of pens, right? And then you click on the link and you're like, I'm getting a jar of pens, right? That's not what we need. Let's talk about just real deal what we need. How about that? First thing that you need, you guys, and this is free, you need social media accounts, okay? I would say 2 to begin with. The 2 that you're going to want to really lean into. A lot of times these social media accounts are already accounts that exist because that's how you know you're going to want to lean into them because you're already there, okay? My first 2 social media accounts that I really leaned into were Facebook and I think it was LinkedIn. Facebook was my main. That was my main boo. My main bae was Facebook. And that's because that's where everybody knew me from. And so I was able to build my business from Facebook, okay? They were able to see more about me on Facebook. If you guys want, I did a social media training, a really boss one. If you saw that training, give me a heck yes. It was yesterday. It was for my Bridge to HBR people. So my HBR people and also my Bridge to HBR people both saw this training. It crushed, okay? It was an hour and a half of straight up gold, just feverish writing down of what, and it was like a map of what you do and what you don't do while you're building your business on social media, what posts to make. And I'm not saying like, you'll scroll through Facebook or whatever and you'll see 365 templates for Facebook posts. Blah, this is going to be so easy. That's not what I'm talking about. 365 templates for Facebook posts have nothing to do with you. What we need to be doing on social media is we need to be bringing it so far as who we are, what matters to us. And I go into detail about how to pull that out and how to put that into the world in a way that is captivating instead of, hey, buy my stuff, hey, buy my stuff, hey, buy my stuff. That is not what we're here for. That is not what I teach you in HBR or what I teach you in anything. You will never, ever hear Martha Krejci say, go do a promotional post about, hey, buy my stuff on your personal page. I will never in life tell you to do that. Okay? Never. That's not how it should go. That's how you turn people off and that's how you scare people away. And quite frankly, your business isn't going to grow. If it grows, it's going to be a little bit in the very beginning and then it's going to plateau out and it's going to die. Prove me wrong. Somebody prove me wrong. All right. Or don't. Just don't even try. It's not going to work, you guys. All right. Social media channels. So sometimes people say, well, what social media channels should I be on? Be on the ones that you're already on. Lean into the ones that you're already on. Okay. And then if you know who your people are that you're serving, where are they? Now, typically your people that you're serving are where you already are. So that's sort of like the thing that not a lot of people realize. That's the case. Okay. They go in search. Where are my people? They're right here. You got to talk to them. You got to talk to them in a way they can understand you're talking to them. Okay. They're right here, literally right here. Okay. So social media, 1 to 2 channels. Now, some people would say, don't I need to be on more channels than that? I would say yes, eventually. What we're talking about again today, the title, what do you really need when starting your business? Starting your business, okay? This is not 10 years in the future when you're making buku bucks and you've built an empire. Then you can hire the workout. Okay, you can hire somebody to help you with your social on different channels. You can hire somebody to break up your content and put it onto different channels. That's fine. What we're talking about right now is what happens when you have either just quit your job and you want to build this business, or you're still in your job, but you want to build this business so it can create sustainable income so you can quit your job. Okay, that's our focus today is these people right here either are still at the job, want to quit, just quit, want to build. Okay, that's where we're at. All right, so if that's you, keep watching. If you know somebody like that, tag them, invite them to the video because this is going to be uber helpful for them. So first thing, social media. Second thing, email marketing. Okay, here's where people are like, what? Okay, let's just talk. Let's talk for a quick second. There are some people that say that email marketing is dead. Here's what I have to say to those folks. Maybe the way you do it is dead, okay? Here's what's dead about email marketing. What's dead is much like the social media post that I was just talking about, the buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff. If you're sending out emails that are buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, that's dead. Yes, as it should never have been alive. Let's just call it. We should have never been treating people like that. We should have never just been forcing sales down someone's gullet ever in life. We should have never done that. but it happened, okay? And so that is whenever you hear people's opinion of email marketing doesn't work. Right, well, that way doesn't work because it never should have, okay? Its time is over. It should have never started. Now, with email marketing, the beauty of that is that it's very, very inexpensive. It typically, the price of it only grows as your list grows. And as your list grows, your business should be growing. If it's set up the way that I tell you to set up your business in HBR, your business should be growing and automatically able to cover the very minimal cost of an email marketing thing anyway. I'm going to say that again. As your email list grows, your business should be growing, which means that your wealth should be growing. So it's obviously very easy to pay for a very minimal expense of email marketing. And most email marketing start out free up until like 500 people or something like that. So you can start it. If it's not free, it's like $5 a month. Like it's very, very minimal. Okay. So email marketing. Now, the right way to do email marketing. I have an entire training that I did on this, and I'm not going to redo the training because the training was like 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes. But there's an entire free training that I did on this in my group. The group link is in the description of this video. All you do is go to that group. It's Heart-Centered and Successful. You click on the link to go to that group. It's on Facebook. Go to the guides section, okay? And you go and you find the email marketing training. There's lots of trainings over there. Go ahead and immerse yourself. Just dive deep into the trainings because they're all free, okay? But it's going to show you how to do email marketing the right way, okay? I have a massive open rate. What that means is that most people that receive my emails open them, and then also I have a high click-through rate. That means that most people that receive my emails both open and click through on what I'm talking about in my emails, okay? When people say email marketing is dead, they're saying that people aren't even opening the emails. Right, I don't open some emails either, and you know what ones it is? It's ones that I know are marketing something to me. It's ones that I know are selling something to me. But if they're giving me something that helps me on my path of what I'm doing, you better believe I'm opening that email. And you better believe I'm going to click on the link in that email. And you better believe my relationship with the sender of that email is such that I respect them and I appreciate them. Now you tell me what's wrong with that. That's fabulous marketing, you guys. We have to just stop believing the BS that's out there in the world in marketing where they're like, this doesn't work and this does. You have to reframe it. They're only telling you their limitations. They're only telling you what doesn't work for them, and that's just simply what doesn't work for them. I'm here to tell you things can work. Things can work on a very small budget. You can build a massive business. We have on a little tiny budget. We don't have to spend much. That's what I teach you guys how to do in HBR. I have to do this just because I've talked about HBR enough now that people are probably like, what is HBR? If you want more details on HBR, it's Home-Based Revolution. It's how I teach you how to build the multiple income streams from home. I work about 5 to 10 hours a week. I show you guys how to do the same. It's half off right now. So if you're even a little like interested, you need to have a conversation with me. All you're going to do is go over to Livin the Dream with Martha. It's my Facebook business page. Message me case study. Hey girl, rainbows and unicorns, leprechauns, whatever you want to message me makes no difference. We'll just go ahead and have a quick chat. I'll give you the details of the program and that's that. Let me get that off of here. Okay. So email marketing. Third thing that you need, this is the last thing that you really need to build a business, okay, is a phone. Do you have one of those? Do you got a phone? Do you have a phone that you can take pictures of yourself on? Do you have a phone that you can do live video? Do you have a phone that will allow you to post to social media? You don't need a laptop. You don't need like a big gamer station. You don't need lights and a special camera. You need a phone. You need you. You need your passion to serve. Social media, email marketing, and HBR. I'm going to show you how to do all the things. Okay? Those are your basics of what you need when you're starting to build a business. Don't go off the beaten path. There was something whenever I started my marketing agency way back when, I believed, this is just something for you guys to know, I believed we needed an office. Now we all understand that's not necessary, right? But back then I had people saying to me, well, are you going to have an office? Do you have an office? It's a marketing agency, da 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 da. And I didn't believe I needed an office, but I started listening to other people and I was like, oh, okay, fine. Well, then I went to have an office and now I've got $1,200 a month of overhead, or then anyway, I had $1,200 a month of overhead that I didn't have before that I really didn't even need to be spending. But if only I were courageous enough and confident enough and solid enough in my own gut and understanding what I know about the business, I would have never had to do that. And then buy furniture for it and all of the other things that come along with having an office. We eventually, a year or so later, kicked the office to the curb and started working from home because that's what we do. It was only because we felt like we needed to tell people in order to be legitimate that we had an office. Come meet me at my office. That was the only reason we had it, was for legitimacy. You guys, if we're confident and we're good at what we do, we don't need anything else. I work out of my house and I am proud to tell you I work from home. I walk upstairs into my studio every day and I do these videos from home. Okay? I change my clothes so I look nice for you, but I'm home. You don't need to do anything to have any extra overhead. All of that is silliness. Keep your head in the game. Who are your people? How are you serving them? Keep them as your North Star. You guys, your success is my North Star. You guys winning is all I'm focused on. Anything else is static and noise. You guys winning is all that I focus on. And you have to be that way for your people as well. And you don't need all these gadgets and who's its and what's its in order to make that happen. Stop focusing on that. It's a form of paralysis, you guys. It's a form of saying, well, I don't have this, so I can't. That's BS. It's a story you're telling yourself. It's paralysis. It's keeping you from your success. It's keeping you from your future. It's keeping your people from their future. And that's on you. I'm Martha, and sometimes I drop some truth. This is real, you guys. For real. Okay? So what do you need? Social media, email marketing, and a phone. Eventually, get a website. Eventually set up a website. That's fine. It doesn't need to be your first thing. I have a friend of mine that hit 6 figures a month. She didn't even have a website for like 2 years. She just didn't care. She didn't want to do it. She didn't have to. You don't have to. Okay? What questions do you guys have? Judith, no, who's its or what's its? I went a little Dr. Seuss on you. I went a little bit Dr. Seuss on you. Martha, serve, social media, share. There it is. Megan, talking to somebody else. Got a phone, works, boom. All right. Can't wait to watch the replay of Bridge. Yeah, it's in your learning. It's in your learning platform. So if you're a member of HBR or if you're in Bridge to HBR, it's already in your learning platform. So I uploaded it last night for you. All right. Oh, there was a good question up here. Peggy, question, if I already have misused my email list, this is a good one. Listen to this, you guys. If I've already misused my email list, do I just start now doing better with the same list? I love this question, and I love that you're not afraid to ask it in public. So everybody give Peggy like a heck yes. Fantastic question, fantastic transparency, and vulnerability. All of that is fantastic in this question. Let me answer it now. Here's what we do is we call out the elephant. I call it calling out the elephant. We speak truth about what we're doing. So if you have misused your email list before, what you say is you send them an email, and just what I would do in the subject line is say, I'm so sorry. I would make that my subject line. And then what I would say to them in the body is, I just realized that I've just been sending you spammy emails, and I'm so sorry. I did not realize I was doing that. Moving forward, I'm going to be doing X, Y, and Z. And I would watch that email marketing training that I was talking about in the group. Watch that so you can actually really do it well, okay? But let them know. Say, I'm so sorry. We need to apologize. When there's need to apologize, when we've done something where we've made somebody feel less than, right? We need to apologize for that. And so just say, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do this. I didn't know better, but that doesn't make it right. It's just taking full ownership of your outcome, okay? And then saying, moving forward, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. And I bet you anything, A, people are going to appreciate the honesty and the vulnerability. And B, people are going to appreciate that now you're giving them X, Y, and Z because they're there for a reason. They are there for a reason, okay? So there's that. Great, great, great question. All right, you guys, I am going to go ahead and get out of here. You guys have the best day ever. I love you so much.